Welcome to the online session about the concepts of scholarly conversation. In university and other places of research and scholarship, we often use the terms academic discourse and academic discipline. The word discourse means conversation, and discipline means some teacher or pathway that is followed. That's why in English we refer to the followers of some great teacher or a spiritual figure as their disciples. What does this have to do with avoiding plagiarism? Well, the more we respect the people we work with and learn alongside, the more we form a community united by common values and mutual respect, the less motivation there is for plagiarism. Stealing someone else's ideas, intentionally or otherwise, in a tight-knit community would be the same as stealing from yourself or from your close friends or family. No sane person would do that. This all relates to citing the sources you use, because that is a basic way of showing respect for your own work and for the scholars whose work you use as your sources. For this session, you'll do the usual preparation of checking the deadlines, including making sure you complete this session by 1:50 p.m. on Thursday, March 3rd. Please write a weekly reflection about your learning for this week. It helps your grade, and I'm really interested in what you have to say. The 7 parts of this session are in order on this Blackboard page. The Wikipedia article about peer review is short and easy to read. The voice thread about peer review is very helpful and takes about 9 minutes. The test that follows is really a survey to make sure that you remember what you learned in the voice thread. The next section, number 4, there's another voice thread that goes into detail about how departments and colleges and universities are grouped together according to their focus of teaching and research. And there is a link to a Wikipedia article that's a really comprehensive list. You don't have to read it all. Just take a look to see the depth that it goes into. In the discussion board, you'll demonstrate your creative thinking about the way that academic discourse and the disciplines interact together. You'll define some terms and identify people related to the topic that you're researching. So let's see. It's also how you, contributing to the discussion board is how you prove that you attended this session. So make sure you do that. All of this needs to be completed by 1:50 on Thursday, March 3rd. That's the same time we'd usually end the class. And the last item, number 7, is a checklist to help you revise your research project. Obviously, that's something you'll do beyond the scope of this one class session. So this topic is relevant because I'm actually out of town for the week that you're doing this session, for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, at a national meeting of the Music Library Association. This is a group of several hundred scholars who meet to talk about how we work with music in libraries, both for academic libraries and public libraries. The scholarly societies like the Royal Society of London, that's mentioned in the voice thread and the Wikipedia article on peer review, are the forerunners of groups like this one that I'm in, the Music Library Association. Another group that researches topics of language in the world, in fact, is called the Modern Languages Association. That's also MLA. And that is the MLA that decided on the format that we're using for citations. So when you cite a source, you are participating in the scholarly conversation. I'll see you next week for our very last class session. Good luck with everything. Thank you.